Hi there, hope you're all doing well. This week I wanted to update my Eternal Dynasty set as I'm not really happy with the color scheme I chose before. That blue and white just wasn't working for me. This scout was black and white zenithally primed. I get started with all of the armor panels using lead grey. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join Discord using the link in the description where you can share anything you have been working on. Getting the mid-tone of the armor done now, I went over all of the panels with dark sea green. There isn't much difference between this and the shadow color, but it's just enough to add some variation. Finishing off the armor and getting the base color of the undersuit done, I grabbed English Grey. This is an edge highlight over the armor panels and just a straight base coat on the undersuit. The first highlight on the undersuit now gets done with pale grey. Finishing off the undersuit, I went over the tops of the folds with silver grey. For the wrappings and pouches, I went with reddish grey. This has a little bit of contrast in the type of tone you have, while still keeping everything fairly neutral. The wrappings and pouches now get a quick highlight with warm grey. Now all of the clothing is done, I grabbed plate armor and went over all of the metal details. Before adding the pop colour, I washed the mini with Oblivion black wash. While the wash is drying, I used burnt umber as the base coat for the base. For the pop colour on this mini, I wanted a pink tone, so to get started on some of the details, I base coated these sections with hot pink. Adding the first highlight to the pink parts, I brought up the edges and the centre of the helmet with neo pink. Finishing off the pink, I went over the edges and centre points with pastel pink. And that will be it for the Eternal Dynasty Scout. For the base, I just added some ground texture and tufts to brighten it up. That's generally what I would normally do. If I have a dark mini, I'd go for a light base. If I have a light mini, I'd go for a dark base, just to add that extra contrast. This scheme is probably a lot easier to replicate as well than the previous scheme. And most importantly, I think it's going to look better on the larger mechs that you have on the Dynasty, as I don't think the blue and white really would have worked that well. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. As always, if you want a closer look at this mini, check out my Instagram page. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Most importantly though, be kind to each other.